The XC90 is the biggest thing Volvo has to offer. It's popular with drivers because it gives them a good overview in traffic. And the SUV offers lots of room for passengers and cargo. Though few people use the XC90 as an off-roader, in Europe it's only been available with all-wheel drive. But that will change next year when a smaller diesel version featuring front-wheel drive comes onto the market. Volvo's Olaf Meitz says the XC90 was never an off-roader for rough terrain. As it's mainly used on city streets, they can offer the SUV and front-wheel drive without compromising driving pleasure. He maintains clients will hardly miss the all-wheel drive. On the outside, the XC90 D3 is all power and muscle. The little diesel gets 163 horsepower out of its 5-cylinder, 2.4-liter engine. Volvo says it has a combined mileage of 8.5 liters per 100 kilometers. And in Germany, buyers save around 5,000 euros by opting to do without all-wheel drive. The idea to offer the XC90 in a front-wheel drive version is actually not a new one. Volvo is just reviving the concept. Olaf Meitz explains that a front-wheel drive XC90 was available in America early on and sold well, but Volvo decided to only offer the all-wheel drive version in Europe. He says in response to customer demand for more environmentally friendly and fuel-efficient vehicles, they've decided to introduce the front-wheel drive version in Europe and hope to attract even more clients. The front-wheel drive XC90 model comes with an automatic transmission. The vehicle has a top speed of 190 kilometers per hour and can go from 0 to 100 in 11.8 seconds. On the street, you barely notice the difference from the all-wheel drive model. That's because even with all-wheel drive, most of the power is transferred to the front wheels. And Volvo is also offering new engines for the XC60, currently its most popular model. Next year, a new 2.0T gasoline engine will make it even more eco-friendly. In contrast to the XC90, which is due for a facelift next year, the XC60 already displays Volvo's new design language. For instance, the rear taillights fit right into the vehicle's dynamic lines. In the R-Design version, the vehicle features a stiffer sport chassis and improved handling. The interior boasts designed leather seats and a leather-clad steering wheel. In the R-Design, the gauges have eye-catching blue faces. The new entry-level gas engine is front-wheel driven and features a double-clutch transmission. With its special new turbo system and direct injection technology, the little 4-cylinder engine boasts 203 horsepower. Olaf Meitz says there are two aspects to consider when developing motors, offering what the performance clients want while meeting the demands for green technology with low fuel consumption and CO2 emissions. He says the new engine does both. It's smaller, with less cubic capacity and fewer cylinders, but performs like a large engine while using less fuel. The little gasoline engine has lots of pulling power. The XC60 2.0T can accelerate from 0 to 100 in 8.9 seconds and can reach a top speed of 205 kilometers per hour. It's said to have a combined average fuel efficiency of 8.5 liters per 100 kilometers. That's 1.5 liters less than Volvo's previous entry-level gas engine. And the new gas engine doesn't just power the little XC60 SUV. It's also available for Volvo's V70 station wagon and S80 sedan as well. SUVs aren't likely to disappear from city streets anytime soon because they're comfortable and practical transport for families. But modern motors can at least help to reduce their high fuel consumption and emissions.